Hi, welcome to this YouTube channel, my channel. And today in this video I will be showing you how to draft a basic straight skirt and a basic pegged or pencil skirt. What we will need for this tutorial is the pattern paper. This is the measuring tape. We will need a straight ruler. We also need the hip curve ruler. This is my pencil I'll be using for the drawing. So let's get started. The first step we'll take in drafting is basic skirt line, the top guideline. And to get the top guideline, you measure 2 inches from the top of the paper. You measure to square across the paper. To determine the width of the paper we are to use is half of the hip measurement, which is the largest part of the body we'll be using. We also need the measurement. The measurement we'll be using is the waist circumference, the hip circumference, the hip level, and the skirt length. So the largest part of the measurement we are using is the hip. So we're going to take the hip measurement, which is 44. The hip measurement is 44. Divide it by 2. We have 22 plus 0.5 inch. So that is the width of the paper we'll be using here. 22.5. This is 22.5 inch. We mark. And this 22.5 inch, we're going to get the midpoint, which is 11.25 inch. That is the midpoint. Then the hip level we'll be using is 9 inches. 9 inches. So you from the top line, you mark the 9 inches, which is the hip level of the client. So the length is 24. This is 24 inches plus 2 inches for the hem. So from this point, from the top line, the top guideline, you measure 24 inches, which is the length of the skirt. 24 inches plus 2 inches for the hem. This is the midpoint, 11.25. So you square down. So you can, this is the hem, and this is the midline. You label this place front panel. This is the back panel. I chose this side to put it back because there are extra papers, because at this end, which you can use for a zip allowance. So the next step to do now is to mark out the actual waist point from this top line, the back, and from the front. So our actual waist is 34. So 34 divided by 4, we have 8.5. So 8.5 is going to be the waist point in this place. This is 8.5 inches. The same thing from here, from the center point, the center part of the front, you measure towards this middle line, 8.5 inches. for a basic straight skirt, all you need is just to connect this point to this point, to this hip level. From this point you connect to the hip level for a straight skirt. Same thing with the front panel. This is a basic straight skirt. All you just need is to add this 1-inch zip allowance to this part. 1-inch zip allowance to this part. You draw the line downward. But for a pegged skirt, we'll need to add the that amount, then we need to tape in some inches to make the skirt to be fitted to the body. So we're not going to square out this line for a pegged skirt, but for a basic skirt, this is all you need. This is all you need. Now add your sewing allowance to the seam, to the side seam, and to the waist level, waist part here. Then you add your skirt band or whatsoever you want to use to cover up this rough end that will be here. That's all. Go to your machine and sew your ties for the straight skirt. But for a pegged skirt, this is the actual waist point. Then to get your that amount, what you need to do for the front panel, this is the center part of the front, while this is the center part of the back panel. So for the front panel, you measure 4 inches away from the center front. You mark it out. While for the back panel, you take the midpoint between this actual waist point and the center back. The midpoint 8.5, the midpoint of 8.5 is 4.25. Then to get that amount, the amount you will be sewing into the skirt, that amount, you measure the distance between this actual waist point and this side seam guideline and divide by 3. You divide by 3, you add 2/3 of the division to the center back, to the back panel, while 1/3 of the division you add it to the front panel. Let me show you how to do that. So this is 2.5. 2.5 divided by 3, you have 0.75. So 0.75, you take 0.75 here at this end, 0.75 at this end also. This is the back panel. While for the front part, you divide the 1/3 into these two sides, into both sides, for the both sides. So 0.75, you have 0.33. So you take 0.3, 0.3, 0.3. So to get that length for the front panel is half of the hip level. You draw the dart length to half of the hip level. So the hip level is 9, half of it will be 4.5. So this is 4.5. While for the back panel is going to be 2/3 of the hip level. So 2/3 of hip level is 6.5. So after getting this, with your straight ruler, you connect the points. I hope you're getting me in this video. If you like this video, If you are learning something new in this channel, please subscribe to the channel Newer Fashion. Also hit on the notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you will be notified. So this is the dart for the back and for the front. The next we are going to do now, we've already taken some amount from the waist step, so we are going to add it to this place. How to get that now? To get your new waist point, this same area 2.5 inches, you divide it by 2. You divide it by 2.5. You're going to have 1.25. So this is going to be the new waist point, 1.25. Why did we divide this place by 2 to get the new waist point? Is so that the side seam will be parallel to the dorsal part of the body, the ventral part of it will be parallel. We will not have a seam coming to the front nor one seam going to the back when it's supposed to be at the side of the body. So we draw the new side seam to 1 inch. Connect the new waist point to 1 inch above the hip level. So this is what the hip, this is the side seam guideline, this is your dart, this is your zip allowance, this is the front dart. Then to make the skirt to become pegged, measure 2 inches. You take in 1.5 inch or as desired into the center back, 1.5 inch into the front panel also. Then you connect this point to 2 inches below the hip level, 2 inches below the hip level. Then with your straight ruler you connect. So this is your pegged skirt. This is your pegged skirt. After now, you can just trace out the lines, cut it out. In my next video, I'll be showing you how to cut out the pattern from the pattern paper and how to place it on your fabric and how to cut it with your fabric, cut this template to your fabric. So I guess this video has given you a new idea. So please do well to subscribe to my channel and hit on the notification bell so that consecutive videos you will be notified for any videos that drop. See you in the next video.